Welcome back to Rickena's Rising Icons, community-based stories. If this is your first time seeing my face or hearing my voice, hi, my name is Rickena Bean, and I'm the founder and host of Rickena's Rising Icons Success Stories. That was last season. This season, though, focuses on community-based stories. So we'll be talking about all things community-based, particularly stuff that's going on within my high school, and highlighting key events each month. If you have watched last episode, I was with Miss Allshouse and we talked about the Community Expo, which I would say went really well for our first time. But going forward, a student did mention that maybe we should do like an actual like event particularly for that and highlight all the clubs, or even like an informational video, kind of like how we have the CTE video, but do one for clubs. I feel like that would be good, and then we can like showcase it to parents and 8th graders for like 8th grade transition night. But
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, so that was a little bit of what happened last episode, but this episode we'll be talking about all things club related. So without further ado, let's get started, and also don't forget to follow me on all my social medias at Rickena's Rising Icons podcast. So today I'm here with Miss Allshouse, our community school manager. She was in the first episode, and I'm also here with one of our key club advisors, Miss Bess. If you guys want to say something, say hello.
Hi, thanks for having us.
You're welcome. But since we're talking about clubs, first I'll ask you, Miss Allshouse, some questions, kind of just about like community and community engagement, stuff like that. How can students be more active in strengthening our school's community?
Well, nothing boosts engagement like students being involved in groups and clubs at school, right? And taking leadership over those clubs, which is what I have seen already coming to Key Club meetings. Very impressed with the student leadership in Key Club. So one of the things I do want to point out is that we do have a brand new North High website, and under student life on the left-hand side, you can click on groups and clubs, and you can see the list of all of the groups and clubs that we have. Most of them have information on there about their purpose and who their advisor is and the meeting location and what days they meet. So we certainly encourage everybody to visit the website to take a look at that. I did link the website at the very top of our newsletters that I've been sending out. So it's one easy click to get to the information.
Thank you for that. My next question for you is, what upcoming opportunities or resources should students know about when going forward, like in the community?
Well, so definitely if you're reading my newsletters, you are seeing advertisements for events that are happening here at school, important dates on the calendar, opportunities for SSL hours if they're out there, and I do post those both in the Google Classroom and put them in the newsletter. So definitely read the news that I'm sending because it has everything that you need to know. So I would say our big events coming up are the October Haunted House that the Key Club is sponsoring, and then in November, our Community Thanksgiving Dinner that we're going to be inviting the community to attend.
Okay, and then my questions for you, Miss Best. My first question for you is, what kinds of opportunities does Key Club give students to serve and lead?
Well, the wonderful thing about Key Club is that it is student-led, and so I'm just there kind of guiding the things along, and the students kind of take charge of it. And so there's lots of opportunity for, being a leader in the club. We just voted in some class representatives that are going to work with our officers on the executive board. As far as like members, the things that they can do, there's the Google Classroom that they can join. They can find lots of different, chances to get SSL hours, chances to just kind of be with other Key Club members, people who are, community oriented. So it's an opportunity to make friends, be social, and also, be a part of something bigger than themselves.
I totally agree. My next question for you is, for those who may not know what is Key Club, could you tell us more about it and why it's so important?
Sure. It's a service organization that we have here at North High, and it's been here for quite a while, so it has quite a history behind it. And just basically what we do is we have student leaders that will pick different fundraisers, different community events that we become a part of, and we help, the community as far as nonprofits with some fundraising, Miracle Minutes. A Miracle Minute is whenever we gather funds for a nonprofit. So we do that. Plus we like to host different events. Our biggest one is always the Haunted Hallways.
Yes.
It's pretty well known here in Hagerstown, and so it's just a way to open our doors to the community, be a part of the community, welcome children in, and just, like I said, be a part of the community.
I guess this is a question like either you guys can answer, because since we're talking about the importance of clubs and involvement, why is it important for students to join clubs and get involved in school activities? This doesn't matter who goes first.
I can speak on that. So definitely being a teacher as well as a Key Club advisor, I can see that the students that are in Key Club they're more engaged with the school. They care more about what the school, almost like their reputation is, and so what the morale is like at the school. All of those things they care a lot more about whenever they are engaged and involved. So I think it's important for their self-worth and for the schools, and so they see the value of the school in the community.
And can I turn this around on you for just a minute?
Yeah.
So you are involved in several clubs here at North High.
Yes, I am.
Tell the community, what does that do for you? Why do you stay involved?
I mean, if I look back at my freshman year self, I was very shy. I could never see myself doing something like this now. So, and the first club I ever joined freshman year was Key Club. I did stage crew too for the drama club too freshman year, but I was very shy. I wasn't really good at public speaking, and I wasn't much of a social person. But Key Club has definitely helped me grow out of my comfort zone. It taught me about being involved in my community, the importance of being involved, being grateful for everything I have, because there's so many people in our community who don't have much, and it makes you open-minded. Also, my sophomore year, that's when I joined BSU, the Black Student Union, and then that even opened my eyes to even broader community of minority groups, and the importance of staying connected to your culture and your heritage and learning more about it, because there was a lot of times I found myself putting myself down for being African American, but because I joined a community where it was it basically gave me a new meaning of the benefits of being African American, and you can go so much further with that. And also, I guess I would say I didn't take my first steps into taking leadership positions till junior year, so definitely freshman and sophomore year definitely gave me those tools and skills that I needed, particularly decon. I went to decon, which is Key Club's district convention, and I went there my sophomore year, and I think that was really what made me want to be an officer, take an officer position going further, because just seeing the workshops and seeing how you can grow your club, and a lot of people say, oh, I want to be an officer because it looks good on a college resume, but I mean, yes, that is a good benefit, but also it's really good to just have those skills of just taking leadership, because you're kind of put in a place of the real world, which is very good, because you learn how to be organized, you learn time management skills, and you also learn how to grow your network, because networking is very important in today's world, because if you know one person, they might know another person, and then that opens more doors for you and more opportunities. So I definitely believe that joining clubs really helped me get to where I am today. So
I'm going to summarize what you just said. So going all in at school and becoming involved can change your life for the better.
Yeah.
Right? So we want everyone to experience that.
And even, sorry to cut you off,
even
if you don't take an officer position, just being an active member is really good too, because you meet different people from all over your school and your community, and then like I mentioned before, that opens up doors for you in so many different ways that you couldn't imagine. So.
And we have such a wide variety of groups and clubs here. There is literally something for everyone.
There is, yeah. So I definitely recommend joining clubs when going into high school. And even if you think, oh, it's too late, I'm a senior now, it's never too late. Join a club or start a club, because you can start a club too. That was pretty much all I have for today. But I will say, don't forget to support Key Club's Haunted Hallways, which will be on October 17th from 6 to 8 p.m. If you know anyone who has anyone in elementary school, a child from pre-K to 5th grade, please come attend. We have different rooms ranging from not scary, very scary, and very, very, very scary. So whatever your child's preference is, come down and get some candy and dress up, because it's going to be fun, and I'll be there as well. So yeah, that's all I had today, really. But thank you guys for being here and highlighting the importance of clubs and so forth.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.